What up? It is Sunday morning and I got the question of the day for you. What gives you hope? Okay, so let's talk about this. There's a couple different sides to hope, right? There's this feeling like hopeful, right? Like, oh, like I feel really good. I feel hopeful about this. But then there's the other side of like, I feel hopeless. But here's the deal. We can't have one without the other. They kind of go in a circle, right? Because being hopeful is amazing and it's this great feeling. But it's also, we have to remember that we have to think logically that if we've got to be hopeful, there is a hopeless side to it. But here's the deal. There's nothing wrong with feeling hopeless. I mean, believe me, there is nothing wrong with it, because there's also this feeling that it will come around, that it's very cyclical and they go hand in hand, right? Because we can't feel hopeful all the time. That's not how the world works. But we can't feel hopeless all the time, because that's not how the world works either. It's about kind of working with them and figuring out how to work with them together. And so where do you find hope, right? Or the question is, I mean, what gives you hope? But maybe it's a what, maybe it's a who, maybe it's a where, right? Where does it come from for you? Like, where do you find it? So I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation, because that's what this is all about. It's all about supporting one another. And it's about figuring out what's going on up here, right? This self-awareness and self-discovery and being a better version of ourselves today than we were yesterday, right? Just, it's really about self-awareness. And so what gives me hope? I guess the thought of another day, right? There's always a tomorrow. There's always a next step. There's always something. The sun will always come up, right? And so it's that kind of feeling of like, sometimes things look kind of bleak, but I know that tomorrow's another day and there's more possibilities if I choose to look at it that way. And it's also too surrounding myself with positive people. Like, my husband is amazing, right? I talk about my husband a lot, and he's in these videos quite a bit. And so he gives me hope. So sometimes it's not a what, but it's a who. And it's also like surrounding myself with positive people. My amazing friend, Beth Dugan, has told me, and I've talked about her in these videos, and she's talked about how she surrounds herself, whether it's things or people or whatever, with things and people that support her and that support her in her dreams, right? Instead of hanging around negativity, she hangs around with positivity. And I love that concept, right? She cleared her Facebook feed full of all the negativity, right? She cleared it out. And she's like, I'm only going to look at stuff in my Facebook feed that supports me, that loves me, that wants me to be the best person that I can be. So sometimes it's a what, sometimes it's a who, sometimes it's a where. I don't know. But for me, it's about surrounding myself with positive people. And it's about knowing that tomorrow is a new day. So that's a little bit about me. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. And hey, while you're here, subscribe. Come hang out with us. This is kind of a cool place to be. And invite a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.